Okay, guys, we are back here with another green-white value town. I am Punt Factor, and we're going to be continuing to test Vinelasher. Um, let's pull up the list here. So, if you've watched any of my couple previous videos, which you probably haven't, because I'm not popular, which is fine. I'm testing Vinelasher Kudzu in a 2-drop slot. Um, I didn't like how reliant this deck has been on our 3-drops. So this is a slower hand, but we do have a couple plays. We'll be able to get the Temple Garden in. Our knight will be a 3/3, which just isn't that good. We are on the draw, so why don't let's just go ahead and keep this. I've had way worse hands. I mean, it's slow, but it's not like atrocious. If this Temple Garden was another fetch, I'd feel way more comfortable. We'd be dropping a 4/4 knight on 3, which is great. But you can't win them all, so it is what it is. See what we're up against here. But like I was saying, I like having more 2-drops. Like, I'm kind of on the hunt for a 2-drop that just synergizes with the rest of the deck. And, you know, obviously we're doing a lot with lands. Kind of everything is super reliant on lands. And I just felt like Vinelasher Kudzu, I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I just kind of felt like that card synergized really well with what we wanted to do. It's a little reliant on a couple of our cards. So obviously if Knight is out, card's great. Sacred Foundry, huh? Tapped. Okay. Can we rip a bird? Let's see, what do we got? Let's see if our opponent wishes us luck. Of course not. Good luck. Have fun. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we rip a bird. Okay. Let's go ahead and play that out. That really accelerates us. I don't want to get our knight bolted. So it may have still been correct to play the Temple Garden. Okay. That's okay. At least that wasn't going to our face. So let's see. Do we get a fetch land? We get a noble. So do we want to play the noble out? I mean, if we play the noble out and we hit a company. So if we hit a courser, we're still probably going to want to play the knight out anyway. Although the knight's only a 3/3, so we probably wouldn't want to play it out. If the only other hits we would really want for this noble to live would be collected company. Likewise, we could play out a voice. I almost think we just play the voice out. Because okay, worst case scenario, we hit a company and we can't cast it. But if we just play a noble, we don't want to play the knight anyway next turn because I don't want it to get bolted. So I would be back to just playing a 2-drop. Now, you could make an argument that the 2-drop could then be skews to eat, but with this line, I'm still going to be able to play skews and eat. So I think we just drop the voice here. Because what we could even do next turn, if we care to, we could drop the noble and swing in for 3. And then we could also play a skews. I don't really know what we're up against, though. Like, obviously it's burn. Okay. Lava spikes us. So I do want to put some weight on this scavenging ooze, and I would like to get this Temple Garden in as quickly as I can tapped. Okay, so we go down to 13. So there's our Coco, which is fine. So why don't we... I don't want to have to play this Temple Garden untapped. We could go up to 14 with a Scuse. It does make it very susceptible to a bolt, but it's probably going to get bolted anyway. Likewise, we could play out a Noble, play our Temple Garden tapped, swing in for 3 here. Because is like 1 point of damage might be relevant. Now also, yeah, why don't we actually play out the Hierarch? Let's play this out tapped. I don't want to get... I don't want to have to shock that in. I don't know if the 3 damage, that probably... I probably should have held that back for like a Goblin Guide. But, so we're at 13. 12, 4... Okay. I'm okay with that. Lightning Helix, us. Okay. So, I would love to hit a Courser here. We don't. So, do we collect a company? Hope to hit a Courser. We're at 7. He has 1 card in hand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. He would have to have exactly Boros Charm and Bolt to get us. Why don't we Coco? There's a Courser. Play that out so we can shuffle this Noble away. Swing in here for 3. So now what we can do... Okay, he just scooped. Okay. Knight of Autumn definitely comes in. Let's get rid of a voice here. I wonder if like Worship is something that we bring in against Burn. It's slow, but they might have a hard time like removing a 5/5 Knight or something. That's probably better than like some of our removal. So we could probably drop the Dromoka's commands. Let's keep the 4 paths in. Let's try it like this. I think this is probably fine. Although, why don't we go down to a 3-3 split, Voice and Vinelasher? Voice is just a good blocker, and it's kind of a 2-for-1 on them, which I like. This hand, I feel like, doesn't do enough. It's way too slow against Burn. We have to maul it. So, this is probably good. Unfortunately, we kind of have to shock ourselves. I don't like that. Let's get rid of the path. Yeah, let's get rid of the path here. We have a turn 2 Courser. If if all goes well. Riftbolt suspended. Can we get a forest? Another Coco. I hate to do this, but I'm going to shock this in. Let's play the Noble. Let's hope it lives. If the Noble lives, we will... And even if it doesn't, look, like, you know, this is going to go to the Noble and not us. If the Noble doesn't live, we'll play the Bajuka Bog. Okay. So sure. We actually net one point of health there for playing the Noble. Because that Rift Bolt would have went to our face. So he has 2 cards in hand. So let's get this Bajuka Bog in play. If we can survive, let's see, he has 2 cards, so he'll have 3. I hope he plays a land. No land. Okay. Scry 2. We're down to 10. Doesn't make me feel that good, but the Courser's probably going to stick around. The nice thing is with this Ghost Quarter, we are going to be able to... Oh my god, we can't even play the Courser. You know what? We are going to be able to play the Courser. We got to get this Courser in here. Okay, that's fine. I would rather jump off a collected company than not get our coursers in play. Bolt. Okay. Knight of Autumn is a great draw. Play a courser. Next turn we'll be able to play Knight of Autumn. I should have swung in there. That was dumb. We'll be able to gain 4. I don't see... okay, he just conceded. I was going to say, I don't see a world in which he wins this, but, you know. Cool. I guess against Burn, we're not too bad. We did get lucky, you know, hitting our coursers, and then we were going to see our Knight of Autumn, which obviously definitely helps. But I hope you guys enjoyed some green-white Value Town. We didn't get a chance to see Vinelasher do its thing, but, you know, I mean, I'm still a little medium on the card. We'll see. But if you guys have any other suggestions for, you know, a higher impact 2-drop creature, you know, maybe it's Selfless Spirit, I think, that makes everything indestructible, you know, something like that. But like I said, it's there as an additional threat that can get big that needs answered. And I don't feel like, you know, the Selfless Spirit, even though we can make things indestructible, if they attack our graveyard, which a lot of people against us, they do, you know. Knight's a scary creature, and graveyard hates everywhere, so I hate relying on that one creature to get massive. And like I said previously, Tireless Tracker, while it's a great card and gives us great card advantage, can just be too slow sometimes to get big. So if you guys have any suggestions, though, let me know. Until then, I'm going to continue to playtest the Vinelasher, and yeah, check back for some more Green-White Value Town content. This is Punt Factor. I hope you enjoyed it.